Hey, Mike here from 28 Fish, and today it's fall trout on Lady Lake just before freezing. Fish on, awesome. We got our out here on Lady Lake, just using a willow flasher and a worm setup here. We just came up out of the from the deep to shallow. I was thinking, you know what, this time of year they're not going to be sitting really deep, and sure enough, we got a fish here. Feisty little tagger. No, that's not a tagger. Yeah, it is. Tagger trout. Awesome. Wish I would have my net out here. So, yeah, what a fat little fish. People are talking about how this lake was dead. It's not. It never, even when they shut the aeration off, they used to fish here, and you get all sorts of fish. These are healthier than I've seen in a long time. Look at that. Yes. Healthy little guy. Probably like 14 inches. Little hen. Just a beautiful fish. Right on. Yeah, look at that. Tagger trout. 28 fish, baby. Woo! Got the new hoodie on, so maybe that's the key. Awesome. Let's get this poor thing unhooked here. Yes. You can see you got the willow flasher going and just a small hook on probably about a 2-foot leader. Catch your fish, man. Look at that. Whole bunch of tiny little, I think those are fathead minnows. That's awesome. So that tells you kind of what you maybe want to be fishing with these guys. I've always had good luck with bait fish imitations on these tagger trout in this lake. Cool. Right on. Just let this one go and grow here if you can. Off it goes, right down. Awesome. Yes! Fish on. Just doing a little fly fishing. It's kind of a windy day here, Lady Lake. And I just switched over the fly rod. I was dragging a willow flasher with a worm just to kind of maybe map out the lake a little bit. And just goofing around, really. Here we go. Stripping in a fish. I don't know what it is yet. I just saw a flash of silver earlier, which of course would indicate a trout because that's all that's in here besides suckers. But no idea. There's many species of trout in this lake, which is kind of why I'm here. Late October. It's a feisty fish. I think it might be a tagger. Just looking at it, I see some gold stripes there maybe. We're up to the leader, so we're almost there. It's very much dictating the fight right now. Just trying to confuse him by pulling each direction, as it seems like that's what you're supposed to do. Oh yeah, beautiful. Silver fish right there. See if it's ready to come up and show us. It's a decent fish. It is not ready yet. I think it's a hand tagger, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's a rainbow. I don't know. I'll stop guessing because it's just hard to tell. This is fun. This is fun. Come around. Whatever it'll be, it's going to be beautiful. Okay, it's up to the surface now. It's starting to play out. Oh, it's a beautiful tagger trout. See if I can do this without losing it. Just spit out a minnow. Huh. Interesting. Come on, buddy. It's not quite ready yet. Come on. Yes! Look at that. Beautiful trout. Beautiful tagger trout. That's what we came here for. Cool. It's not huge. Looks like a hen. Could be a female tagger trout. Right on. See if we can get this guy unhooked here. This is a better fish than that first one on the flasher. Definitely a better fish. See, just got a kind of a cool little woolly bugger. It's like a crystal flash and purple. Oh, Chikai, come on. Calm down. Water's a little bit stained as it's probably pretty close to turnover. And let's put this guy back in the water for a little bit here. And I would say that it helps to have some flash. I think that's what those willow flashers often work in. It's like, because usually until things settle out, it's quite not really stained, but sort of a lot of algae, I guess is the best way to describe it. It's just a beautiful tiger trout. Fortunately, you can see they still have those black spots, kind of get like those on perch and stuff. I see those go often enough. That's awesome. Okay, just gonna let this fish go. Go, oh girl, there you go. Yes, number 2. Stay here for a little while. This is what I was using there, just a little beadhead leech pattern. It's got some crystal flash, nice purple, excellent. Let's see if we can get some more. So I'm just sitting in about like literally 4 feet of water, just on a bit of a slight drop off. The middle of this lake is about 17 to 24 feet deep. And what I rolled over here to get out of the wind, to be honest, and thought if we worked the edges of some of this cabbage weed that grows here, or coontail I guess they call it, we probably have some success. And that's kind of where we got these first 2 taggers. Fishing this in the winter and observing on the camera, you see them quite often cruising the weed lines looking for bait fish that are hiding or other insects that are there to eat. So that's always a good starting point. I would have learned from today, because usually when I'm in a boat, I'll troll across the drop-offs in the large bowl in this lake, and usually there's trout stacked up there. But with the water being at right now 41 degrees Fahrenheit, it's probably leveled out. Turnover has probably happened in this lake already, so they'll be cruising into the shallows to feed up hard for winter. As you could see on that one smaller fish, it was just right full of minnows, which is actually a really good sign. So let's just keep fishing the edge of this weed bed with the fly rod and see what happens. What a beautiful fall day. Just an awesome little lake to be on. It's getting a little bit windy as there is a front coming and bringing a bunch of snow. Probably going to be the last chance to get out on open water here in this part of the neck of the woods anyway. Would like to do one more shore fishing excursion down to Estevan at Boundary, maybe for some largies, late fall largies. But yeah, it's been a long time since I got out fishing actually, which is unfortunate, but that's how it goes sometimes. Well, we had that action right off the bat there. Just took the rest of the day here to kind of check out the lake. Sometimes that's how it goes. I've never really been, I don't think I ever skunked at this lake, so it's always produces. It's worth the trip. Anyway, I'm just glad to be able to get out for an afternoon. It's been a really busy sort of end of summer and fall for me, so I'm glad I can get some content for you here. Hope you enjoy it. Looking forward to ice fishing season. Hope you are too. Mike from 28 Fish, thanks for tuning in. Got open fishing yesterday. You gotta take advantage of it when you can.